Today we are going to do grade 9 science eye and ear part 2. Structure and function of the human ear. Audiosensory organ of the body is the ear. A diagram of the human ear is given below. There are three main parts in human ear: outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Pinna or earlobe you can see here, external auditory canal, tympanic membrane, ossicles, semicircular canals, auditory nerve, cochlea, eustachian tube. Information about the major parts of the human ear is given in the table. Outer ear, pinna or earlobe, a cartilaginous organ, directs sound waves towards the auditory canal. External auditory canal directs the sound to tympanic membrane. Tympanic membrane vibrates in response to the sound wave and acquires the auditory sensors. Middle ear. Ossicles. Three bones named malleus, incus, and stapes transmit sound-related vibration to the cochlea. Eustachian tube. An open tube connected to pharynx. Control the pressure on either sides of the tympanic membrane. Cochlea. In inner ear. The nerve endings of the auditory nerve is connected to cochlea. Transmit auditory senses to the auditory nerve. Auditory nerve. Take auditory senses to the relevant part of the brain. That sound is interrupted by the relevant part of the brain. Semicircular canals contribute to maintain the balance of body. Let us see how the ear preserves auditory senses. The sound waves created by the vibration of the objects in the external environment travels to tympanic membrane along the external auditory canal. The tympanic membrane is vibrated accordingly. The vibrations are then transmitted to cochlea through ossicles. The nerve endings connected to cochlea take the auditory senses to the auditory nerve. The auditory nerve transmits the impulses to the relevant part of the brain. The sound is interpreted by the auditory area of the brain. Here, sound waves created by the vibration of the objects travel through external auditory canal and vibrates tympanic membrane. The vibrations are then transmitted to cochlea through ossicles. The nerve endings connected to cochlea take the auditory senses to auditory nerve. The auditory nerve transmits the impulses to the relevant part of the brain. The sound is interpreted by the auditory area of the brain. That is the process how the ear perceives auditory senses. Defects of ear. Disorders such as impaired hearing, deafness, hardening of ossicles may occur in ears while living or from the birth. It is also said that people who are deaf from birth are dumb too. Hearing aids can be used as remedy for loss of hearing. Here you can see audible range of human ear. Sounds beyond that range can be damage to the ear. Necessary precautions should be taken to protect the ear. Avoid inserting foreign objects to the ear. Refrain exposing to loud noises. Do not put any medicines for the ear without medical advice. Avoid diving in deep waters without wearing safety equipment as the pressure is high in deep water. Avoid stepping on the ear and dragging by the earlobe. We finished our eye and ear part 2 also. Now I'm going to tell the whole lesson as a summary. Optical sensory organ of the body is the eye. Images that are real, inverted, and smaller than the object formed on the retina are interpreted by the brain. This is known as vision. Binocular vision of human is important to determine the distance of an object, and stereoscopic vision. The most common defects of vision are long sight and short sight. Long sight can be corrected by using a convex lens, while short sight can be corrected by using a concave lens. Most frequent eye diseases at present are cataract and glaucoma. To maintain a healthy vision for a long period of time, necessary precautions should be taken to protect the eye. Audiosensory organ of the body is the ear. Sound waves vibrate the tympanic membrane and the cochlea in the inner ear. This results the stimulation of the nerve endings at the cochlea. This auditory impulse is carried to the brain by the auditory nerve, and the relevant part of the brain interprets the sound. This is known as hearing. The semicircular canals contribute to maintain the balance of the body. Hardening of ossicles, impaired hearing, and deafness are some disorders of hearing. The range of audible of the human ear is between 20 Hz to 2000 Hz. The sounds of higher intensities may damage the ear. Necessary precautions must be followed to protect the ear. Okay, we completed our second lesson, eye and ear, in grade 9 science. If you like my videos, please click subscribe button. And also don't forget to watch our third lesson, nature and properties of matter. Thank you.